Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I haven't done a video probably in 2 months, something like that. I normally do one on my monthly expenses, and it's not really changed that much. So I want to kind of just tell you that it's still running $300 to $400 a month. It might get $500 when I did my visa extension, which I did 2 months ago, but it really didn't get that high because going out to eat and things like that still runs about 10-15 bucks on the high side for 3 of us, and we do that once or twice, maybe 3 times a month. And then I eat pretty well, and my expenses are just rent, electric, and water and things like that. But today I want to talk about typhoid fever. I went to Davao 2 weeks ago. Went to place TGI Fridays. We all know TGI Fridays at the mall. Went in there and ordered food, ordered quesadillas. I love quesadillas. My wife and I were sitting there, and I said, man, I'm dying of thirst. I was just thirsty. So I asked the lady, I said, is this water filtered water? And she said, yeah. I said, everything in the glass, ice, oh yeah, everything goes through the filter system. Yeah, no worries, right? I don't think so. I drank 2 big glasses of that. And next thing I know, about 3 hours, 4 hours later, I was getting sick. I mean, really sick. Fever, just not feeling well. And I go, what in the heck's wrong? I'm in Davao. And I had a heck of a time getting there anyway in Davao. The bus was late, and then there was only standing room only, and then I had to ride in a van. It was a bad day. But that night I got fever, and it didn't get really bad till the next day. So we decided, we came home, and we're coming home. The bus broke down. So I'm stuck on the side of the road, hour and a half, 2 hours, which probably didn't help the situation. I was really sick. Finally got a ride home. One of her friends we called and had a van locally in the area, and this brought us straight home. So, but long story short, I then got sick, then I got sicker and sicker. Went to the doctor on Monday morning, and typhoid fever. And temperature was running really high. I take medication, antibiotics, things like that. But I'm going to tell you something. That hit me like a rock. The fever itself had me to where I was delirious. I couldn't see anything. I don't know how in the world your hair on your head hurts, but the hair on my head hurt. I don't know how it did, but it was really my scalp. But I tell you, I was down for the count. I'm finally now getting back to some type of normalcy. I'm feeling good, off of medication, everything's fine, but I'm still not 100%. I worked in the yard today for a little while, but it's still running sluggish. I don't know. I don't know if it's a strength weak or what, but I know that you have to be aware of the water. You have to be aware of the filtration for the ice. And I normally do a really good job at that, but this time I got caught. They caught me. So I learned a real big lesson. Never, never, never drink any water at all. It's just unless it's bottled water. That's it. Or processed water that like we process here. We basically take water, we boil it ourselves, run it through a filter, boil it ourselves, and then put it in the fridge. And that's how we have my drinking water. I can buy drinking water over here for 30 pesos for 5-6 liter, 8 liter, something like that. But I get tired of carrying the jug back and forth. So, but I want to give you an update. The expense on going to the doctor, going to having the lab work done, the blood work, blood pressure medicine. They put me on blood pressure medicine because my blood pressure was high. I did not know it's high. It's high. I don't normally take blood pressure medicine. I do now, I guess. And that was $8. Going to the hospital, lab workup, doing the blood test, blood, all the things, visitation for the doctor. Medication was $60. So now that money, that $8 was Philly Health, and it covered all of it, but $8. 400 peso. That's what it cost me, 400 peso. So you can't beat that. You really can't beat it. Everybody says, oh, I wouldn't it's not worth getting Philly Health, things like that. Well, me being married to a Filipina, I don't know how much that would normally cost, but I think it would cost more than $8 going to their emergency room, having a lab workup, sitting there, you know, for a couple hours and going through the tests and things that they do. So I have to say I was highly impressed. The doctor was really nice, a young lady, and she instructed me what I needed to do and what I didn't need to do, and instructed me on the right way of making sure that you don't fall in the same thing that I did before drinking that water. But I just want to just tell all the Americans, please, when you come here, just please be careful with the water. Do not drink it. Even as the doctor says, when you brush your teeth, you always turn on the faucet. If you can use city water, fine. But please, when you rinse your mouth out, be very, very, very careful. You cannot swallow it. You can't do anything because the water itself is tainted. It's bad. It's bad. All right. Thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe.